I've been an investigative crime journalist and author for almost 35 years. I became an investigative crime journalist because my own partner was murdered. I was 31 years old and had fallen in love with a guy after I was divorced, a guy called Ron Jarvis, who was 37 and had a young daughter, Louise, who at the time was 4. And Ron one day simply went missing. He was a twinkly-eyed, happy-go-lucky country boy. He was a pretty popular guy. He was a fisherman. The day Ron disappeared, we had spoken about getting married that morning, and he was going out fishing. And he was due to come to a family party on Saturday night. So he went off to meet a guy called, I only knew him as Stephen, I'd only heard his surname once. And he said, I'll see you tonight. He didn't come to my house that night, and he didn't turn up to the family party. At first I was really annoyed with him. No phone call, nothing to tell me that he wasn't going to arrive. By Monday I was perturbed, and by Friday I was completely beside myself. I went down to the docks in Hobart to start looking for him, asked his mates, guys on the boats, look, do you know where Ron is? Has he gone fishing? And he hadn't, and nobody knew where he was. They hadn't seen him. And they said, oh, Deb, look, he's probably having a drink somewhere and got a bit waylaid, he'll turn up. He didn't. But what I knew was that he'd met this Stephen, so I started looking for Stephen. What I knew about him was his name was Steve. I'd heard his last name only once, so would I remember it again? I didn't know. And I knew he lived on the East Coast, so I started hitting the phone and calling every hotel on the East Coast of Tasmania. And the barmaids laughed at me. Oh yeah, well, we've got 10 Steves in the bar. Steve Smith, Steve Brown. Oh no, sorry, no, thank you. I'd hang up, call another pub. And finally, at about the 5th hotel, I said, look, she said, oh, Steve Smith, Steve Brown, Steve Standage. I said, that's him. It's Steve Standage. Is he in the bar? She said, yes, he is. He's playing 8-ball. I said, could you pop him on, please? When someone's missing in your life, someone you love, and I loved Ron very much, it's like a dark void. It's an endless search. You can't stop. You never think about anything else. In my case, I didn't. I kept searching and searching. And then the police called and said, we found a body in the bush. Can you identify? Sorry. I remember sliding down the kitchen wall when I heard the news, and Louise saying, it's all right, Mummy, I'll look after you. I was so determined to get justice for Ron. It took almost 2 decades to get Standage to be charged. It had been a long time coming. In my work as an investigative crime journalist, it's really important to step into someone else's shoes and to know just a little bit of the pain they're going through, and to know just how hard it is when you don't get justice. When I'm dealing with other victims and victims' families, I never give them hope that I can do anything, but I always promise them I'll try, because without hope they have nothing.